Rivers never go reverse. So try to live like a river. Forget your past and focus on your future. Always be positive. With this thought, I start my day by wishing my dear kids a very sweet and blissful morning to all of you. I hope all of you are in the best of your health with God's grace. Children, before I move on to my study part, let's understand this quote or wordings you can say and try to apply in our routine life. Rivers never go reverse means rivers, you all must have seen rivers flowing. They never go backward, they keep on moving forward. Whatever happens, the rivers keep on moving forward. So try to live like a river. Forget your past and focus on a future means we should be like rivers. We should never turn back and look towards our life. We should always focus on our main goals and achievements in our life and never look back to the negative things which had already happened in our life. We should leave all those negativity and be positive for our future and keep on working on it. I hope you have understood this. Now children, let's get back to our study part. Now children, regarding a study part, we were doing tenses. I explained you the meaning of the word tense, and along with that we came to know that there are three kind of tenses, and out of those we had done the first kind. Today we will be doing second kind. So let's have a quick recap of what we did in our last class. Children, tense. What is a tense? I told you tense means time. It means tense tell us about the time of an action taken place, whether any action was taken was taken place in past, present, or will take place in future. So tense means time. It means tell us the time of an action taken place. It may be in past, present, or future. These are the three main kinds of tenses. Tenses. Let's look on these slides. Tenses: present, past, and future. Simple tenses means tense only, present, past, and future. Now the tense. There are three kinds of tenses. In other words, an action or activity can take place either in present time or in the time that has gone or in the time which will take place in the future. An action can be broadly placed under any of these three tenses: present, past, or future. Now children, we had already done the present form. I told you present tense. In that we had done simple present and continuous form. What was a simple present tense? Simple present tense tell us about our routine actions, habitual actions, or you can say universal truths or sayings. And a continuous tense I told you that these tenses tell us that the action is still going on in the present time and the action is not over. And in present simple form, we add s or es after the verb. For example, Ram goes to school. It is his routine action. Go is your verb plus es, goes, verb plus s or es. Then was the continuous. Ram is completing his work. Is completing is rm plus verb plus ing form. This all I explained in detail in the last class. Now today I will be starting the past form with you. Now the tense of the verb shows the time of an action or an event. I told you earlier. Present tense: I run every day. It's my routine action. Past: I ran yesterday. I will run tomorrow. It's your future tense. Now, the simple past tense is used to indicate an action that had already happened. Before speaking, we add ed, or we can also add only d to the base form of the verb. It depends upon the spellings. In some spellings we can also add IED also. Simple past tense. In this, the irregular verbs take different forms. Now children, in last class I also told you and gave a list also of irregular verbs which change their form. Means, for example, swim becomes swam in the past. It's not swim, swims, swammed. It swim, swam, go, went. So these are your irregular verbs which change their form. So I swam is one of the example. He writes a book. This is your present form example. The horse jumped over the wall. So you can see here ed is added. So it's your past tense here. We had added only s to write. So it's your present form. She was singing a song. Was singing. Now children, she was singing a song. Was is used in past. Is MR in present. And was were, I told you it was in past. So was were plus verb here is sing. And ing. Now what does ing denote? I told you in the last class also that wherever there is ing form, it will always be continuous. Whether it is in past, present or future, these helping verbs make you understand. Was means past. If it would have been she is singing a song, instead of was, if it would have been is, then it would have been in present tense and in continuous form. So here it is was singing, so it is past continuous form. I hope this much is clear to you. Now beta, past continuous tense. An action which began in the past and was still going on until some other action occurred is known as past continuous tense. Means, for example, I was playing football when you arrived. Now see, an action which began in the past. Now which action began in the past is was of playing football. Was still going on until some other action. Now here other action is when you arrived. Means when the action of arrived was there, still some other work was going on. And what was that work? Of playing. So was playing is your past continuous tense. Here we take subject plus be form of the verb. Means was or were plus verb plus ing and object. What is the object in this sentence? Football. Subject I is the subject. Be form is your was, be form. Verb is your play, ing. And football is your object here. I hope this much is clear. Now children, let's move on. Excuse me. Now let's move on to your book part. Open your books to chapter number 14. Simple past and past continuous tense. Now the chapter starts with answer the following question and share your answers with your friends. This you can write yourself in your own words. What were you doing yesterday at 4 p.m.? You can write anything. What you were doing. Maybe you must be playing at that time, or you must be sleeping, or you must be doing your homework, or you must be in the market or in the park. Whatever you want to write, you can write here. But remember in the past form. What were you doing yesterday at 6 p.m.? What were you doing yesterday at 8 p.m.? What were you doing yesterday at 10 p.m.? Did you notice that your answers have verbs that show actions done in the past? Means when you will write the answer, you will notice that your answers are in the past form. Means those action you had already done. Read the following sentences. Madhu went for a swim. Nisha sang for the radio. In these sentences, the verbs went and sang show that an action was performed in the past. They are in the simple past tense. I told you past forms we take and some change the forms. Means they are irregular verbs. Go becomes went. Sing becomes sang. So here The simple past tense describe an action that has been completed in the past. Now let's have a look at some of the examples. Krishna climbed the stairs. The tailor stitched the clothes. They played football yesterday. We add ed to the verb to form the simple past tense. Examples: dance, danced, play, played, walk, walked. Some verbs do not follow this rule. Write, wrote, sing, sang, eat, ate means these are the irregular verbs. Look at how the simple past tense is written in negative as well as in the question form. You sang a song. I or you did not see the man. Did you play the piano? He sang a song. He did not see the man. Did she play the piano? We sang a song. This is simple past tense. And if we take it in negative, means the answer is no. We did not see the man. And now in the question form, did they or we play the piano? Madan sang a song. Lata did not see the man. Did Pippi play the piano? Madan and Chintu sang a song. Mala and Lata did not see the man. Did Sam and Pip play the piano? Now look at these more examples. Krishna was climbing the stairs when the phone rang. The tailor was stitching clothes all evening. They were playing football in the field. I was cooking when you called. So what does these examples tell us? These examples describe action that continue for some time in the past, and they all are in the past continuous tense. Now, past continuous tense tell us about the action continued in the past for some time. We use past tense of be means was were plus verb plus ing form of the verb to form the past continuous tense. Now children, let's move on to the exercise part of it, hoping that you all have understood about past and past continuous. Again, in a nutshell, I'm telling you past tense. In past tense, we add d or ed with the verb, and in the past continuous form, we add be form of the verb means was verb plus ing. Beta, whenever there is ing, it's a continuous form. Don't mix it with present form. Present means when we are telling about some habitual action, routine action, you can say your sayings or your universal truths. Wherever ing is there, it is your continuous form. It can be in past, present and future. How we can detect it is in past, present, future? With the help of the helping verbs. Is am in the present, was were in the past, and shall or will, basically not will only, will be playing. Will plus be plus verb plus ing in the future form. So now let's move on to the exercises of this chapter. Fill in the blanks with the simple past tense of the given verbs. Rinky dashed down and started crying. Fall, it becomes fell. The gardener dashed care of the plants. Take becomes took. I dash a book and lost it. Borrow becomes borrowed. We dash after a long time. Meet becomes met. The thief dashed into the house at night. Break becomes broke. Maya dashed a new dress for the party. Want becomes wanted. Shobha dashed first in her class. Stand becomes stood. The traveller dashed under the tree to rest. Sit becomes sat. I hope all of you have done this. Now let's move to the B part of exercise. Write questions to which these sentences may be answers. Use the question words given in the brackets. They went to the zoo yesterday. Now we have to start the question with when. When did they go to zoo? She ate biryani for lunch. What did she eat for lunch? Sunil went to Delhi by train. How did Sunil go to Delhi? The principal made an announcement. Who made an announcement? I hope all of you have done this also. Now, beta, this is C and D exercises. I have done one part for you. Rest all you will do it yourself. As homework, you will try to do it, and I will discuss its answers in tomorrow's class before I take your future tense. One I have done, let's see how to do it. Fill in the blanks in past continuous. Now, past continuous means was were plus verb plus ing. He was carrying a heavy load when an idea struck him. But he was playing computer games 2 minutes ago, mother. Rest all you will do it yourself, nothing difficult in this. Now, D part, you have to just underline the verb and write S for simple past and PC for past continuous. First two I have done for you. The boys ran to greet their grandmother. Ran means simple past. The girls made garlands for the deity. Made means simple past. Mother was reading the newspaper, was reading past continuous. I hope all of you will do these exercises, and I hope you have also understood the concept. Anything you could not understand, children, mark it and ask me in tomorrow's live class. Till then, bye. Have a great day. God bless you. Thanks a lot. And we'll meet in tomorrow's class. Bye, all of you.